Leroy Hibbert. I work at Luso Community Services. I'm the Multicultural Outreach Coordinator, but also a member of the London Black History Coordinating Committee. So we just had a fantastic opening ceremonies today at the Museum London, and Black history is a really important topic, not just for Black History Month in February, but throughout the course of the basic year. And what it is an opportunity for people to be educated, to learn, to grow, and to understand that our community is very, very diverse, and that you can see it's populated in various parts of the world. And Black history is part of the Canadian history fabric of this particular country. I think it's very important that we have honest conversations about who we are as people, our experiences, our narrative, the way we see life, the way we view life, and also the way we view each other in various aspects.
This event was not organized by myself. We do have a collection of people. It's called the London Black History Coordinating Committee that helps organize this. So for those of you that are actually on what's called the subcommittee, called the opening, Mercy, Zola, Galactica, Summer, King, Ariel, Councillor Ariel, and Ola, who's out in England, please stand up or put your hands up in the air. Please stand up for the opening. You folks, thank you so much for your support.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here with my fellow councillors, and it was important that they be here because we are part of a team, a new team. And it's important that we present our faces to not just the community here today, but all of London. And this is a very special month in Black History Month because we celebrate Black families. And families are the core of what makes London so special. So we honor you that you've taken the theme of Black families for this month and for all of the events that will occur through the month of February. I certainly want to encourage all Londoners to attend all of the various events that you heard Leroy speak of earlier, because that's important to show our support and to learn, because it starts with understanding. And we think it's really critical that all Londoners attend these events. Would you allow me just to do a brief shout out to a dear friend of ours, former Councillor Harold Usher. I know you're there. Would you give us a wave, Harold? You see, it would not be Black History Month without Harold Usher here. And for the years that I've been invited to participate, Harold's always been there, and you're part of our family. Even though you're doing some other things, your heart and soul are with the city and with this community, and we honor you and thank you, Harold, for what you have done. God bless you. And as we celebrate Black History Month, one final thing. We as councillors, if you look at the councillors in front of you here, I can count to 4, but I'm actually going to count to 3, because there are 3 of us that are brand new to City Council, and one seriously long-term veteran of one term, Mo Saleh. But Councillor Kaipagan and Councillor Blows and I are just starting, and we celebrate 2 months and 1 day today. And what better way to finish our first 2 months than to be here with you? We have a favor to ask. We need your help. We are a great community and a strong community because we have input from you. And I am asking the Black community today, and all of the members of this assembly today, to work with us to help keep London strong. We are a diverse community. Our City Council, our staff, our city believe in diversity and equality of opportunity. But we need your assistance to continue to help make us mindful, but to give us great ideas, because that starts with all of you here. So my ask of you, on behalf of my colleagues here and those colleagues who aren't present, to give us the most important thing that you can, your heartfelt thoughts. It will matter to make London as strong as it can always be. And I say to the Black History Month organizers, thank you, God bless you, bonjour, merci beaucoup, thank you.
My name is Ahmed Yahya Ali. Today we are in the London Muslim Mosque, and we are taking part of the celebration of the Black History Month. We are very glad that today you show up. Thank you very much. We really appreciate that. And we have the Imam, we have the volunteers, we have most of the community, our also politicians are here, and the media is here. See, this is typical African dresses for the females. This is like a dress or skirt that you can put or tie from the shoulder and you wrap around yourself, and that's like a dress. And this one goes on the top of the shoulder or the head to cover, And this is before, they used to make it by hand, but nowadays the Chinese, they have factories that produce the same thing faster, and but that's a typical culture we call alindi in Somalia. So, and it's common in all Africa, but mostly in Somalia. And if we go next, in Africa, before the communications and technology came, we used to communicate with drums. So drums have different sounds. If you are alarming for war, or if you are talking about celebration, or if you are talking about marriage, or if you are talking about any other warning, there was some drums sound that you change. Like if you go fast, that means danger. If you go, it means attention, attention, attention. And if you sometimes, there are different parts of Africa, they have used different drum sequences that they communicate and tell and get each other. This is typical Somalian. It's called kurbin. This kurbin, it's used for the hot oil. So some cultures in Africa, especially Somalia, they put hot oil, kurbinta, and what they do is they put hot oil and some beans from the coffee, and the aroma, the smell, they like it, and they also add in their food to eat with it. This is typical cup of Africa. When you don't have another cup, you make from the wood. And if we go here, drums, as I tell you, we have seen it. This is typical salad bowl here, but it's in Africa. We use it for food, liquid food that's soft, that we put milk and we eat with the family together. And this is called deal. It's too small deal. We carry with milk and water. And sometimes the people who going out with the camels or the cows or goats, they took with them. Then they milk and they drink with it. Or sometimes they carry from home, if it's sometimes bigger, depends the size of the people who are carrying it. And this is the typical dish of Somalia, and the whole family eat together. And we are grateful to get this cooperation with all of you, and thank you very much for coming.
That's a free event.
This is our third annual African Food Festival, which is part of London Black History Month events. It's really an opportunity for people who've not ever had African food to have a variety of food from different parts of Africa, West and East Africa. So we have a lot of ladies in the kitchen cooking. All the cooking is done here on site, and the preparation is done here. So people have been cooking all day. So this year we have focusing on the black family, the diversity within the black community, because people are from different Canadian, from Africa, from the Caribbean. So we are looking at the diversity within the black community. So our purpose is really to kind of expose the general community to the contributions of people from the black community. London was one of the stops on the Underground Railroad during a lot of Africans who were enslaved in the United States left the U.S. and came to southern Ontario. London was one of the stops, so there have been people from the black community here for hundreds of years, and there are people who are newer. And this is really the month to give people an opportunity to learn more about the community. I think from the last census, it's about 15 or 17,000 people. And there are people, if you notice, lots of people here who speak French, because there's a large group from French Africa. So it's a variety of people from all over. and from Spanish-speaking South America and Caribbean. So a variety of people that come to this event and that are part of the Black community in London. Thank you.
We thank you all for coming out to the events that we have showcased, and tonight you're going to have a great time. We have our MPP place. Sorry.
It sounds so much nicer when you say it today's. Right? So good evening, everyone. I'm so excited to be here with you today and celebrate some of the festivities that are going on throughout the city. As was mentioned, there's many events happening during Black History Month. And it's really exciting because you're here in the riding, and what's important is you're coming out to neighborhoods so we can all engage and celebrate the diversity and also the history of Black History Month and the struggles and the challenges and the successes and the wonderful leadership that's been in the Black culture. And today we're going to be taking part, of course, and enjoying home-cooked meals, which is always a great to experience authentic African cuisine. So thank you for the Black History Month Committee for continuing to make sure we're educated and informed about our history. Thank you for the Black community for all the contributions they make to the city and this province. And everyone have a good evening.
The food is there. Serve yourself and enjoy your food. Thank you. Alors, vous pouvez aller vous servir. Le souper est prêt. Merci.
We are from secondary school Monseigneur Bruyère, and we are celebrating African Food Festival. Yeah. So we were so happy to have African meals to serve to people, and we think they enjoyed a lot. So there was volunteers who helped to cook this food, and we were just here to serve. And I hope that everybody has enjoyed this food. So we had Congolese food, Burundi's food, and I think, and other African food too. So it was it means a lot for us because we can remember our roots, and we have a lot of joy. So we are from Congo, Burundi, Congo, and Congo too. Yeah, thank you, thank you.
I'm from Ghana, I'm from Accra, and I am a Ghana boy. I speak Ghana. So I'm from West Africa. I'm holding a shirt that is made of what we call kente material. The original kente cloth is hand woven. This is a fabric, but the actual real McCoy is hand woven, and it originates from a place in the Ashanti kingdom called Bonyure. When you go to Bonyure in the Ashanti kingdom, in the middle belt of Ghana, you would be at the origins of kente. There are a wide range of designs, and they represent a wide range of themes. The more complex the design is, the more expensive it is. So the most expensive design is worn by the king of the Ashantis, Otumfuo, the Otumfuo, which is the one who gives wise advice. His kente, if you translate from Chi, which is their language, to English, it means there's no more ideas left. It's called Adin Asan, which means this is the apex of creativity. That is what has created the cloth that the king wears. And then we have less complex designs which suit the pockets of people who don't have as much money. So you can tell the economic estate or the social, where a person belongs in a social hierarchy, whether they are royalty, whether they are a business person with lots of money, or whether they are a community representative, all the way to young people. There are many other clothes. We have what we call Adinkra clothing, which I don't have here. Adinkra is spelled A-D-I-N-K-R-A. Adinkra. And it has various symbols that represent various aspects of our life. So we have the war horn. The war horn is an Adinkra symbol. We have a design that's called Jinyami. It is the most common one. Jinyami means God is supreme. And it is a design that is symmetrical. One side points up and the other side points down, but they are very symmetrical. They face up, representing heaven and earth. That God reigns supreme from heaven to the earth and everything in between. We have other symbols that symbolize unity, courage, honesty, enterprise, wealth, sadness. But basically most of them are symbols that encourage people to be the best that they can be. So the two main designs you see are the kente, which is woven, then the adinkra, which is usually a piece of cloth that's colored, and we stamp the themes on them. There isn't one here that I can see, but this is definitely a kente design. Kente is, but be careful with kente clothes. The original authentic ones are woven and they are heavy, but there are also beautiful ones like this one, which are made of fabric, like the fabric that we use to make our shirts. Thank you.
This is another print. Yes. Yes. Before you wear it, you have to wrap it around your waist. I'll show you, yeah. You go from left to right. Yes, that's how you wear it. And not only that, you can use the same cloth to tie your hair. Yes, like this. Yeah, we have all kinds of different types of hair. Hair braids. You can do something like this. Yeah, the same cloth. You can use the same cloth. When you are going out, you wear a dress like this. You can use the same cloth and put it like this. Yes, use it like this. At the same time, the same cloth, you use it and put it here. Yes, yeah.
Lana Tucker, and I am a librarian at the London Public Library. And we're having a family celebration at the library today to celebrate Black History Month. And that's just a way to bring awareness of the Black History Month celebrations to the residents and the community of London. So today we have performers, we have some educational, uplifting voices, we have singing, so all being done by the young people, the young at heart, and we have a lot of community members coming out just to celebrate, right, the Black History celebration and to be a part of something that we want to carry on for years to come. So this is an annual celebration, and every year, as you know, February is Black History Month. So we are inviting everyone to look out for this celebration and others on the Black History Month calendar next year. We are promising more engagement, more upliftment, more awareness of everything that is Black culture, and we are encouraging everyone to just embrace each other, embrace our differences, and promote diversity in our community. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Scholastica Asachov, and today we are celebrating the family program at the Central Library. We are very happy for the crowd here because this is an opportunity for children to learn about the history and about those ancestors who paved the way for us. We have different performers here who are doing great, like Saidet, Willie from Cameroon. We have DJ Lobster. And we also have Kente Claude, where children are learning how to do African craft. We have a few games like Mancala game, and we have art and craft and drums from the Children's Museum. So this program has been successful with the help of a few people who, like myself, Lana, Lily, Kate, who is not here today, and Jamie from the library. Thank you so much for the teamwork to make this a success.
I want you to challenge me here by dancing, because this song is very hot.